Right. Let me fix the timer font. Right. So last time we finished a few Freestar Ranger, Radiant quests, and the rest of the Aquila City side quests, and we also began the UC Vanguard quest line. And the Vanguard is a branch of the UC Navy that's all volunteer. And we had started the piloting simulation, and we were able to complete the tiers, all the tiers except for 5. I wanted to have another go at the simulation because I believe I thought of a new strategy to try that could help us complete all 5 tiers. So, let's get to it.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant. Currently in...
Basically, instead of using the debug tools
orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote
earlier,
world.
I want to wait until the final
please take a seat in the pilot's
5th tier
chair.
to actually use the debug tools, because apparently they're unactivated after 1 tier, so we're gonna delay the debug tools until tier 5.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to lock. Resuming the examination.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New target. It's active. Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active.
New ally active.
No quarter given. Ally eliminated.
examination.
New targets active.
Repairs required. Engine systems unavailable. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New targets active. Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active.
New ally active.
Calculating intercept vectors. Target defeated. Target defeated. This is my time. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier. Prepare yourself. New targets active.
Ally eliminated.
You are not impressed. You must be able to do better than that.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant.
New targets active.
Target defeated. You must be able to do better than that. Engines disabled.
Ally eliminated.
Engine systems down. Target defeated. Target elimination imminent.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant.
New targets active.
Engine failure detected. Target defeated.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed.
New targets active.
Ally eliminated.
Engine systems down.
applicant. You may...
New targets active.
not impressed. You must be able to do better than that.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch. Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final scores and your probationary assignment. Good showing in there, applicant. Your results should be finalized by the time you get back to Commander Tuala. Congratulations on passing. Haven't seen someone clear Tier 6 in some time. The Vanguard needs skills like those. Good showing in there, applicant. Your results should be... Congratulations. Haven't seen someone clear Tier 6 in some time. The Vanguard needs skills like those.
Oh my god. The only evil one is the creator of this... thing. I don't like to talk about my past, but suffice to say, my history as a soldier was not without trauma. To see me in that uniform, memorialized in this way, I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I have the mental energy to pursue such a case. Either way, as collectibles go, it's definitely a conversation piece, so feel free to hold on to it. But I also wouldn't be opposed to you tossing it into the nearest incinerator. Sure. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly. Oh, okay then. Ask whatever you... I'll be here. If you have any gear... Bye for now.
Yay! We've completed all 6 tiers of the flight simulation.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building. Yes? Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are... Huh, that's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation. Don't worry though, it's not going to affect your score, it's just, different is all. But, where were we? Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6. No one clears Tier 6, even with the debug tools. Should be damn proud of yourself.
I've never seen someone reach that tier. Huh, that's incredibly impressive.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years. Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that. Plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that.
3 years? Oh, that's incredible. For some, it can take as long as a decade. You should be incredibly proud.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in, you have to do the same as everyone else. And that starts with the oath. I understand. It's a big decision. Think about it. Come back when you're ready. Everything squared away? Then, come around then? Ready to start your journey towards becoming a full captain? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Okay. Not usually the part people bail at, but, I guess it can wait.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
All sorted? Do you swear to protect and to uphold the... Just say I do, funny guy. I guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission.
And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty quiet trip. But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, it's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out? Oh, that's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra. Head down to the spaceport and speak to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you where you need to go. Not sure there's actually a lot to tell. It's only had people on it for 20-odd years. UC set up a food processing facility there during the Colony War. But when the war was over, it was too remote to justify the fuel costs. Report mentioned some settlers bought the facility from the Ag office for next to nothing a couple of years back. See, if they couldn't make the place efficient enough to be profitable, I wouldn't be shocked to find out one of their upgrades knocked out their comms. But the place is a hike, so it well could be pirates or spacers have finally realized there are actually people out there now, which is why they're sending us.
Wonder where this will all lead. Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Goodbye.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree? Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you? We've all been there, I think. Maybe you just need to find a goal to strive towards. I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures? Whoa. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds really important. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any artifacts, okay? Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or a shopper? I guess I won't ask. But there is a place called The Well that might be more your style. I don't go down there myself. It can be pretty dangerous. Sometimes I wonder if me and my boyfriend spend too much money on Terra Brew. But somebody's got to drink it, right? Well, you know, it's one of those days where all I can think about is food. Wonder if my boyfriend will take me to Chunks later. Not too bad. Found a box of pens the other day. You'd be amazed at what people leave lying around. I can't complain. My boss told me yesterday that I'm one of the best janitors she's ever hired. Feels great to be appreciated. I cleaned up a kid's vomit today. 4th time this week. Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now. Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate... Take care.
flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft. And yet, I still get sick on the move.
Oh, Captain. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm Sergeant Yumi. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Might not be worth your time, considering your rank.
Totally understand. But if you're looking to make some credits and serve the United Colonies at the same time, you just let me know.
Back again. Are you interested in the job, by any chance?
No. Thank you. I appreciate the interest. If you change your mind, please don't hesitate to come back. Have a good day.
Back again. Are you interested in the job, by any chance?
Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. See you later.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi, just hope you've calibrated that. Security scanners, chemical
Please
samples.
excuse me.
The United Colonies sure isn't taking any
Are you
chances.
serious? Are you that cool? I'm a big... Maybe you're right. Well, bye.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
Another day, another credit.
Checking your record.
You are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored. I hope you're not here to report something. If you are, it means you've seen far too much. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them. No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. That's a level of detail I can't get into. Don't worry. We've got plenty of good people working hard. That is a word that has been used, both for good and ill, to describe us at times. Well, you're certainly entitled to that opinion, and there are plenty of others who share it. We'll be looking out for you just the same. They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for a member of the Vanguard. Admirable. I bet qualities like that are precisely why you've moved so quickly up the ranks. Statistical average, psychological tendencies, a sergeant's need to tower over his subordinates. But really, it was just a joke. I meant nothing by it. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail. We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Of course, Captain. I realize your schedule is busy. I'll be here when you're ready. Of course. As I mentioned before, it's a simple mission. Pick up the package, deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done. Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done. Just the usual reports from agents in the field on persons of interest. Right now, the information isn't as important as who we're tracking. Good luck with the mission.
Yes? What?
Not enough data. I can't file a report just based on this. I've got 2 system surveys and a computational analysis waiting on me. Some other time, maybe? Always feels like we're understaffed. Okay, 10% increase in accuracy. Hope it's enough for Commander Mitchell. Aegis agents don't like spy jokes. Found out the hard way. Aegis needs what? Oh boy. That was approved? Defense Research has about a dozen active contracts right now. We'll see which ones pan out. The range is available if you need it, but I'd better not see you pointing a weapon anywhere else. Reliant Medical needs those samples. Never should have trusted that shipping company. Engineering is going to need to run those numbers again. The range is available if you need it, but I'd better not see you pointing a weapon anywhere else.
10% increase in accuracy. Hope it's enough for Commander Mitchell.
Hey, engineering is gonna need to run those numbers again.
Excuse me?
Hello. I've got 2 system surveys and a computational analysis waiting on me. Some other time, maybe.
We're on the cutting edge of tech. The things we do here, the tech we develop, benefits all of humanity. There are so many different groups across the settled systems, it's hard to keep up with all the work they're doing.
Good to see you. I'll take test tubes over laser guns any day of the week. Thank you very much. It's home. It doesn't matter how long I've been away, that will never change. Now, this lab will take some getting used to. Sometimes I go looking for the bathroom and end up in the storage closet. The short answer is xenobiology, but I get that that's a pretty broad category. My specialty is alien flora, but as a lead, I managed pretty much every department on the station. Maybe now that I'm here, I'll go back to my roots, so to speak. Yeah, it's nice being in a lab again, and the facilities here at MAST are the best in the galaxy. The only thing I don't have is my research slate. The thought of having to start over from scratch, well, I feel like Sisyphus pushing his boulder up the hill. Xenobiological stuff on the flora we grew in the facility. We made regular jumps to MAST, so thankfully I don't need all of it, just my most recent notes. Have you ever lost a document because you forgot to save? It takes twice the mental energy to rewrite it. You remember the basic idea, but there's no inspiration behind it. You're trying to pick up a memory that you told yourself was safe to forget. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure you're plenty busy. Yeah, it's nice. The only thing I don't... Oh, great. I'll give you the coordinates to the station. It orbits Voss, in the Alpha Centauri system, so it won't be too far of a jump. Just be careful. I don't know if those zealots are still there. If they are, definitely do not engage. Another time, then.
Yes?
We didn't get where we are. The things we do here, the tech we develop, benefits all of humanity.
If you bump into, in my opinion, a society's only as advanced as its healthcare. But then, I suppose I am a bit biased. It is my pleasure to attempt to steer this lumbering bureaucracy towards doing something useful for its citizens, keeping them healthy. My background's in medicine, but I like to think I've graduated from helping one patient at a time to, well, all of them at once. I really do. No group has done more for humanity than the United Colonies, and it is gratifying to be a part of that. Keeping our citizens in good health is vital to our continued success. Stay healthy.
Hey.
One day, I'm gonna leave Atlantis.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Delta, I want to talk to you about your attitude regarding killing. You're too intent about murder. You can't solve every situation with a bullet.
Counterpoint. Modern firearms commonly utilize laser ammunition. Bullet deemed inaccurate.
What? That's not what I meant, Delta. And you know that.
Confused. If word was intentionally incorrect, why choose it?
No, that's not. Oh, we'll pick this up later.
Acknowledged. Beginning. Later. Timer.
junk.
Think enough clutter there, or should we find some more? Time to get back to the world, eh?
Wonder where this will all lead. you need to get rid of some of that gear. Abilities are making me a bit jealous. If they've got anything worth taking. difference between being prepared and carrying too much. universe itself. If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Hold on.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to eat that. Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that
Yeah. I think we need to increase the number of emergency shuttles.
Why? Even the smaller ones have pretty high capacity. According to the math, we've got exactly the right amount to fully evacuate.
Yeah, but real life doesn't work that way. Say we get attacked, or the oxygen malfunctions. If a group of 4 people are fleeing for their lives, do you think they're gonna wait for another 2 before taking off?
You're right. I'll put in a request.
Thanks.
Hey, Lieutenant, I don't mean to pry, but, is that what happened? On that other star station?
Yeah. We only had 1 ship, and a handful of us just boarded when the gunfire started. People started to panic, and I had to make the call. Leave and risk abandoning people, or stay and risk getting us all killed.
Damn. Sorry.
Point is, we got a lot of families on this station. I don't want them to have to make the same choice.
Hey there. Get moving. drop some of that rubbish already?
Sarah Morgan as Wise.
Excellent. Well, guess I've had some experience.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
The UC did a hell of a job piecing this station back together after the Serpent's Crusade rolled through. Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its
You
former
won't
glory.
find him.
Unidentified ship. We're gonna attempt to scan you for contraband. Please comply. Pretty please. Scan
Yes? You need something?
May I help you? Well, will you look at that? Huh. And it seems to be in working condition. So you see, even when tragedy strikes, there's people like you to help pick up the pieces. It makes me feel good about where we're going as a species. Well, I hope so. And with all the resources we have here, I have no excuse not to. Here, I know credits are a lazy gift, but as a scientist, I think it's better to be practical. Thanks again. I'll take thanks again for recovering my slate.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Not looking for... And I'm the one? I think you got me confused. Whoa! No, that is a shit.
How's the investigation going? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? Oh yeah, once I had a recruit who was basically bred to be UC security. I mean, his favorite book was our training manual. He knew every rule, every procedure, and on top of that, was a pinpoint marksman. But he lacked exactly what you are talking about. Initiative. He ended up transferring to a desk job after a year. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know. Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident.
takes a lot of work and a lot of people.
I've got nothing at the moment, but come back later, and I might have something for you.
See you later.